The man of the house should pay the rent. Some want to talk about things that I will not accept in my future relationship. For example, in my future relationship, I will not accept the 50-50.
Hello, this is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Real Talk Today. The subject we're going to talk about today is the results of women with high expectations raising low quality men. We're going to get to it as soon as we come back.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up.
Damn, look, wow. That's wild. Get out, man, come on. That's what, when you don't got a daddy, that's what you do, huh? Damn! Look, fatherless activities right here. Damn.
Now, I wanted to start out with this particular clip because I wanted to show basically what's going on when men are being raised in homes that don't have a strong father figure, so to speak. They usually grow up, being basically discouraged of the community, in jail, or in the grave. But let's get into it. Now look at this guy right here. There's a guy in Ross trying to steal purses by bulk. You can't even get them from the bulk. Now these same women that raising these type of guys that'll go out here and start snatching purses and carrying on trying to hustle up a few pennies or whatnot, these are the one that has the highest expectations when it comes to a mate.
The man of the house should pay the rent. Some want to talk about things that I will not accept in my future relationship.
Lord have mercy.
For example, in my future relationship, I will not accept the 50-50. I'm a woman that I'm ambitious. I'm focused on my goals. I'm not just a lazy little come back,
I can't tell.
Whatever,
You can't hardly get it out.
The world. Actually, I want the world. But I'm not doing the 50-50. I can help around with like a few things around the house, but I'm not paying the rent. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. The man of the house should pay the rent. Some want to talk about things that I will not accept.
Like I was saying, these particular women, they got all these high expectations. They know exactly what a man should be doing, and they know exactly what they won't allow and what they won't accept, whatnot. But when it comes to them, it shouldn't be any type of any type of expectations when it comes to how they raise their children, how they run a house, how, the type of children that they are running through these schools and whatnot and putting out on the street. There is no expectation of anything that they should be doing. Seems like all they're worrying about is who gonna pay the bills, and that's it. Forget how the family structure run, if it's smooth or whatnot, just pay the money.
In my future relationship,
I like niggas with money. I like niggas with cars like this. I like niggas with jewelry. I like drug dealers.
This is how
I
it
like
starts.
scammers, and I like entrepreneur niggas. Cause y'all do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? You got some money.
So
even though you might not look like, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean? I don't look like I got money though. What you? So if a got a 9 to 5, you can't fuck with him.
Unbelievable. This is a
Fuck
hood
with him?
hoe.
A 9 to 5? I don't even work a 9 to 5.
What's wrong with a who make an honest living, who goes to work and takes care of his family? What's wrong with that though?
I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that for your family, and you can go ahead and bring home that little $1,400 every 2 weeks, $1,300 every 2 weeks. You can bring that shit home. but it ain't gonna work with me. So I'm gonna go after niggas who got way more than me and all that, because what the fuck I'm gonna look like fucking with a nigga that's right here and I'm fucking right here too? No, you need to be here and bring me here with you, and then it's good. Other than that,
Well, what are you bringing to the table for this nigga?
Absolutely
my motherfucking
nothing.
self. That's what I'm bringing.
This is what I'm talking about. This is a prime example of priorities being backward as opposed to finding someone that will love them, take care of them, stay with them, and try to raise somebody that's productive in society instead of raising the next person to fill up a sale, so to speak. You heard what she said, all she wanted somebody to deal drugs, scammers, all that. What type of child do you think would come out of a union, of scammers and drug dealers? It'd be just like the guy we just looking at, snatching purses, robbing, whatever the case may be. He'd be the next person in jail, in the courthouse, or dead. That's just it.
Sassy man, right? When we talk about the evolution of the new sassy man, there is nobody to blame but women. Women cheer it on. Women endorse it. Women support it. Women are the biggest supporters and cheerleaders for these sassy men. Men started painting their nails. It was a woman saying, you shouldn't be judging that. Let the men wear their nails. Men started wearing purses. And if a man had enough money, then y'all gave it a pass. Could you imagine a man saying, let me get my purse?
I know that.
Could you imagine a man calling up the stairs, babe, I forgot my purse. Can you grab my purse? Could you imagine sitting next to your man, watching him putting fingernail polish on his fingers? Could you imagine him like, baby, can you go get my platform shoes? He's wearing bell bottoms, platforms like you, high-waisted jeans like you. But y'all gave men a safe space for it. Men didn't normalize that. Women normalized that. And the reason how I know women normalized it, because y'all stopped having standards. As long as a man has money, as long as a man has a certain amount of clout, as long as a man has a certain name, it's cool. It doesn't matter what he wears, how freaky or feminine or sassy that it looks. Y'all gave men a safe space to be the way that they are. And now it's biting y'all in your ass, and now y'all don't like it.
Like he said, a lot of these women have given these guys safe spaces to act a fool. Like he's talking about men acting more like women. And then, when they start acting feminine, can't do anything for a woman, then she's complaining like, this is not the guy that she wants. But this is what you produce. This is what you ask for. So sometimes what you ask for is what you're going to end up getting.
Samsung, bro. Hey, what the heck?
Look at this
Why
here.
y'all always doing this, bro? Every year y'all do this. I don't want no Hisense, bro.
Unbelievable.
I said I wanted a Samsung. I can't play this.
Bro, hey, come here, man. Come here. Hey! Bro, get up, bro. Go outside. Fuck is
Kids acting like this that are raised by women that are just selfish and don't think about anything but themselves. They're not going to spend any time trying to raise these boys or whatnot. What they need is a man around that has a 9-to-5. Somebody has some responsibility. Somebody show some structure. Somebody show them a value of $1, that it doesn't just grow on trees or whatnot. But women like this, kids like this that don't have a strong father figure in the house, went out and bought something that costs hundreds of dollars. He just gonna throw it up against the wall, take a brand new TV and start stomping on it, whatever the case may be. What do you think these guys gonna end up as when they hit the street? You think they're gonna be somebody that appreciates you, the hard day of work, and appreciate you going to work, being healthy, being a good guy every day, taking care of some kids and whatnot when the next generation of his children come around? No, he's not. He's gonna take these same feminine attributes, but these are definitely feminine attributes. Let's just be real. Men, we know that there are consequences for us going out here acting a fool. Women, pretty much, this is how they get to act, and then the world just turns a blind eye. You're not gonna tell me he's in there ripping out all these phones, just popped him up, and he got this from a strong masculine figure in the house, teaching him right from wrong and how should he conduct himself. This is stuff that he got from some woman saying, you can do whatever you want. Nobody gonna tell me what to do. Come on now. How can you excuse this? You be the first one shot. Then the mama come out hollering, you did my baby wrong.
Mama's supposed to close the door when he try to come watch her pee. Most women let her infant boy come in the room, watch her pee, watch her get dressed, and he take on those traits and characteristics from here. You can put that same baby with a wolf and he'll behave like a wolf. All the things that our mother tell us to do does not help us to be better men. As a matter of fact, the things that our mothers try to raise us to be, she's raising us to be the kind of men she wouldn't even date.
Yep.
Mama, can I get your car keys? She'll give us her car keys all the way up until she's 30. But the man she dates, she won't. But she'll give it to her. And the man she dating sit up and say, boy, you let that boy do every goddamn thing. He can get your money. He lied to you. I lied till you got down. I'm f***ing you. Is he f***ing you and your boyfriend?
Yep.
Motherfucker start thinking of a woman and her son because she make him her man. And he be a weak motherfucker man. When he leave his mama, he be weak in the motherfucker. At another woman's house trying to play man. That's why he run back to mama. That's why mama in his business and know what's going on between him and his girlfriend. That's why she wanna know. She raising him to be this weak man that she wouldn't even date her motherfucker self.
Yep. Now what Charleston White has just said, I've seen this myself, women I've dated or whatnot. Got boys running around the house, 10, 12, 15 years old. She go in there, take a shower with the bathroom door, come out naked, put a t-shirt on, just lay on the couch with a dress all up, or t-shirt all up around her hips or whatnot, with the box out, and the boy just walking around like it ain't no thing. You know, I felt uncomfortable. I had to end up getting out of that kind of situation. I've seen it too many times. To me, that's a red flag just waiting to happen. But you can't raise guys like this, you know, with no type of structure, no type of image to go by to be able to see how a man and a woman supposed to interact with each other. If all they're getting is the feminine energy, like he said, it's almost like putting a baby out in with a wolf pack or whatnot. You know, he's probably gonna grow up to act like a wolf because that's all he knows. You know, we got to bring back masculine energy in.
We went on a date. She decided to invite me up for a nightcap, you know, and he was like, that wasn't even my plan. I'm dropping her off at her home. I'm about to go my separate way. She was like,
basically what she's talking about. I had to throw this one in there. This is a woman that went on a date with a guy. He thinking, you know, they're going to get to know each other and possibly build something in the future. And she invites him up in the house and then things go sideways, but let it continue.
well, do you want to come up? And he was like, well, I didn't plan on, that. So, I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. He's like, well, yeah, she's like, let's just go up. We could chat or whatever. So they start talking. He said, she started undressing. He said, he's like, I'm like, whoa. And she said, I already know what you want. It's just going to be $1,000.
Hookers.
Mm-hmm. And he said, first of all, I thought we were trying to get to know each other.
Yep.
Second of all, I'm not paying. I didn't come here for this.
Right.
This is the reality. And hold on, y'all.
Sound like me. This particular guy went out with this woman thinking he might have had something. Let me take her out, have some association with her, whatnot. Maybe we could build something. And then when he get her back in the house, first thing she started trying to do is sell box. And he's like, oh my God, this is not what I thought this was. Because think about it. Why would I go through the trouble of taking you out, picking you up, dressing up and all that for a prostitute? If I'm going to do that, I would just clean myself up, get in the car and go down to the corner and just pick up the quickest one. It'd probably be cheaper and quicker. I don't have to dine you, wine you. I don't have to please you. I don't have to do any of that. All I got to do is basically give you the money and get to work.
Niggas is wildin'. I don't love you guys. I'm just let you know. This is how it works. They receive love, we give love. They don't return it back. They do us favors, and then guess what? They're off back shopping. They off back trying to have it all. They off back at their career. You're just there to just fill a little bit of time in the void, and then she's on to the next dude. Women don't love you guys.
Now, this is Coach Greg talking here right now about, as far as how women love and whatnot. And I got to be honest, for the most part, I'm not saying everyone falls in the same picture, but for the most part, this is what I've seen, in my years of being out on streets. This is not something new where it's basically one-sided. Women, they pretty much love you when they can get something out of you. But when it's a situation where they have to reciprocate and put something back in, all of a sudden they fall out. I mean, that's just how it is. But as men, that's just something that we have to deal with.
Pay the light bills. I am struggling, y'all. I'm a single mother doing this all by myself, providing for y'all and taking care of y'all, and I need help. I asked you for the birthday money and you said no. So that's why I'm taking the PS5 back so I can get a refund so I can have the money to pay the light bill.
How you just gonna take my PS5?
Now, basically, this woman is talking to her son because she's running light in the bill money or whatnot. She sees some bills paid, and obviously, I don't know if it's the boy's father or somebody gave a piece of money to get a game or something for the boy. But the bottom line, she feels she needs the money, so she said, I'm gonna have to take this game back. I'm gonna leave. Let's go ahead and listen to it, and then we'll talk about it.
That I asked for on Christmas. You only spent $500 on it. Now you're trying to take it back.
Okay, and that $500 I can use to pay the bills. I wouldn't come to you and ask you if I didn't need your help, but I need your help. And you can't play the game anyway if you don't have no lights.
And you can't have my birthday money either, because people cashed out that to me.
Okay, but we need lights.
Why you going out so much? I'm tired of you going out. You need
Unbelievable.
to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you stay in a child's place.
Now you said stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop going spending money.
Now, my opinion on this is I understand, the bills come first. We can't play no game with no lights going on. But my problem with this particular video is, this is another situation of a woman with no man in the house, obviously helping her pay the bill, and no male guidance for this child is in the back. You hear how he's talking to whatnot, telling her,
you don't ask, me to help my brother to help pay no bills, and you need to stop spending money there.
And all that might be true, but he's a child. And these are the results, like I said in the beginning, single moms raising boys to be men, and then they complain about the men that they produce. This is a prime example. This is what happened with these guys with no guidance. Just went in, told the store. Just look at this. It's like a bunch of wild animals. No training, no nothing. I just want to bring this to you all's attention because I don't think it's being talked about enough as far as what's going on with these young boys and why they're turning out to be these terrible men that these women say that they don't want. These women will raise these kind of guys, get right back on the...
Ain't no good men, what are y'all at?
And a lot of these guys right here, they've end up in jail or dead. They definitely won't be able to be in a situation where they can earn a decent living to take care of a family. I can tell you that right now, because once you get a record, you're pretty much scarred for life. That's pretty much it. It takes a long time to get out of that particular run. And then once you get out of it, you probably, you can probably start your own business either way, because most people that would hire and pay you, any type of real money over 6 figures, they're doing background checks. And once you got a conviction of something like this, you pretty much run. But with that, let's go ahead and end it up. I don't want the video to get too long, and we'll see you at the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy.